That was a little weird, but probably fine. Party chat. What do we got here? Gift from Narende. Ah, yes. Every so often, you get gifts. That's really all it is. Wow, ring a bell. Why'd you have to say it like that? Alright, so... oh, let's see. I did change Agnes from monk to thief, just so I could have a thief in the party. Let's take a closer look, I guess. Got her a thief's knife, which I found in the thieves' hideout. Comes with mug when used as an item, which is, you know, which is never a bad thing to have. Damage and steal in the same turn. Alright. And who better to confront a guy like Profiteur?
What? Remunerations for the lost caravan? It was stolen, along with my supplies and my camels.
And this is not my responsibility, eh? You failed to protect your investments. You! We had a contract, my friend. The provisions for loss and damages were clearly written in the fine print.
Even so, I can't be made to pay for the damages when I've just had all my possessions stolen. I'll be out on the streets.
This is not my concern. You will pay. Or, if you prefer, I can be asking your wife for this money. Your daughter? Hmm?
Oh my god.
Wait, please! Leave my family out of this!
That's enough!
Hmm? Why are you here? Eavesdropping, are you?
Sir, you don't owe this rotten band of fraudulent crooks a single peeg. You are free to be on your way.
See, it's pronounced pig.
I feel this joke is not funny. I have business with this gentleman. We have no time for baseless accusations.
Then what of accusations with concrete proof?
There's that note.
And just what is that, eh?
A little souvenir snatched from the lair of the thieves prowling the oasis of late. It bears your signature, Chairman, as well as your orders to attack any citizens approaching the oasis.
What? Then when they... And you were planning to rob me now a second time!
Ah, this day. No luck at all. I suppose this is a result of trusting that useless urchin to perform a simple task.
Then you don't deny it? Release the city's wells to the public then, immediately!
I beg your pardon? Just who are you to be issuing the orders, girl? As I told you before, this is a business. If you are too poor, this is your problem. Stupid enough to be tricked, your problem. Don't like it? Go earn some money, eh?
Money, money, money. These are human lives. Ugh, this is useless. I'm shutting you down right now!
Yeah, get him.
We will be seeing about that. Sigma Khint, I have work for you.
Paying work, I assume?
You! From the Thieves' Den! You'd help this crook?
Provided his pockets are heavier than yours, yes. I care nothing past that. Erutus Profiteur, Merchant of Death. Do we have an agreement?
But of course! And I'm feeling generous today. Kill them all, and I'll earn a bonus!
Contract established. You'll have your money's worth.
Well, here we go again. Alright, I guess now's the time where I can say what the deal is with Sigma Khint. Or rather, his name. It's an anagram. The words Magic Knight. You know, the name of the... well, one translation of the name of the job in Final Fantasy V, where you can use magic to imbue your physical attacks with an element. It's also called Mystic Knight, but Magic Knight will work well enough for our needs. Let's see. Oh, let's keep it simple. Start with the stealing. Take a look at Profiteur. I'm just a little retarded. Okay. Stole a mithril staff. I might be able to put that to good use right away. Khint is already busting out a different type of magic. I wonder if I can steal anything good from him. But, let's see here. Oh, that's so mean. I mean, it's fair, but it's mean. I don't get access to the staff I just stole until something happens. Or until I finish the battle, I guess. I didn't do anything there either. Oh, there's... ah, rude. Rude all around. That's okay. I have taken the time to unlock most of the specials. Maybe not quite all of them, but most of them. We'll continue with the healing. Can I get some poison on these guys? Neither of them? I wonder. That one. I'm still gonna guard because I know Profiteur has points charged up, so he's probably gonna spend it and do another round of takeover. His coin toss. What are both doing? Okay. Try to take what he's got. What we got here? Raise magic attack by 50. Here's what I'm gonna do. Ooh. An all-around buff and extra speed while the music is playing. I might go with that. Then healing everyone right now would be really good too. I'm gonna go with alright. Do the buff. Then a couple of cures. And what do we got here? Holy Weapon. All enemies 5 times Yeah, okay. Then we'll do a holy weapon. Hit this guy with fire, why not? And I don't really need to do anything with the DA except, wait, hold on. Do the holy weapon, but, wait. Holy weapon, all foes. I should be concentrating on, Profiteur, who's probably gonna be, guarding. That's okay. Oh, he didn't guard.
Let's start the show.
Not a bad start. Let's turn up the speed. Yep.
Let's go!
Ah, beautiful. If you look over at the status conditions, you can see that I've got magic attack has been buffed up to 200% for everyone. Which is very good. I think I want to spend some time to build this up again. Some echo herbs on Ringabel, because it's extremely rude that he has been silenced. Here's the fun thing: you can, when you're silenced, you're still allowed to select spells for a command. I think I'm going to lose out on my buff. Good. I think that worked. Alright. Yeah, that worked. That was a close one, but it worked. Sometimes that's what it takes. Let's hit him with some blizzard. Not particularly weak to anything, but high potion.
Our agreement ends here. This is what your money buys.
Yeah, there we go.
What? I've paid you a small fortune!
Any further, and I'll be placing my life on the line. That bears a surcharge of 51.2 billion peeg.
That's not a surcharge! It's a national budget! You're mad!
Then this is farewell. Best of luck.
This is fraud! I'll see you about it for this!
Report it to. Let's try to get one more round. Yep, there we go. There are all those buffs. They're sticking around. Oh, he's getting nasty. Alright. Sure. You can do the healing this time. Let's try a little wind damage. Thunder? And of course, he's defaulting this time. Alright, so the thing about his takeover skill, the money toss, is that it I think it pierces default, so I'm just gonna kind of keep it going. I know he's gonna take 2 turns this turn. Yeah, see, default has no effect on that, which is fine by me. Let's try Withering Ripple. This debuffs enemies.
Don't blink.
I guess this is the time where I'm showing off what all the specials can do. Guard. You're going. Hey, alright, he's in pretty rough shape. Sure, we'll do a little hack and slash. He guarded that, but that's okay. I think what I'll do... Guard this time, even though it didn't really do anything. Guard this time. Now I've got his pattern down. Little of this, little of that. Yeah, keep building up those specials. Hit them with all of the elements. And, sure, we'll get him with the Infinity. Even though I know he's guarded. Oh, he's not guarded. Oh, that finished him off, though. Alright, good.
Money! All my money! My...
Bury me with my money. Alright, that turned out pretty well. It's level... Ironclad. I think that raises defense for knights. Alright, so the merchant class is, well, it's all about money. Go figure. Great with staves, spears, and daggers. Not really any kind of statistical powerhouse, but a lot of their skills are related to money.
I'm still just livid! I never knew people this unbelievably foul even existed! I'm just glad we managed to root out the ones causing Enchime's people such suffering. And just look at these papers! It's proof of one crime after the next. I can only pray this will make life here a bit less difficult.
Alright.
At the risk of repeating myself, you'll want to have a look at this.
Oh boy, what do we got now? Oh my god, see? This is where conspiracies always go wrong. They never, ever... They should never write down these things on paper. Don't leave a paper trail. Don't put... Here's where we're going to talk about our crimes.
No signature this time. A memo of Profiteur's, perhaps?
Whatever it is, it stinks. The merchantry might not be the only snakes involved in this scheme.
We're absolutely not.
It bears checking. Let's have a look for ourselves at the mill tonight.
Let's see, actually, before I do that, I think it's time for a job change. I've gotten pretty far with the Tiz as a white mage, but I think I'm going to play around with him as a merchant. This should be fine. Alright, so abilities. More money. You just get more cash after each battle. I am going to keep him on white magic because white magic is good. We'll give him self-healing. And I got that mithril staff. Do anything? Yeah, it increases magic defense. Better than the oaken pole does. Alright, so I think we'll go with that. That kind of loadout. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to see what kind of commands he had. It says, what's your first commerce command? Pay to play. Yes. Increase you or a friend's critical rate by up to, or by 300%. Cap it out at 1000%. I do want to heal though. And even though we got directions on where to go next, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go advance the main plot. Head down to that wind temple. Also, I want to double check what Ironclad does. I'm pretty sure it just raises defense. Oh yeah. Raise your physical defense. The whole turn. And it's an instant, which... I think if you take advantage of Brave... Let's get into a random battle and test out my little theory. So if Ironclad is an instant move to max out your defense, does that mean you'd get all your other actions right after? Heal while I'm here. Let's abuse this. So Ironclad, and it's not. So if my theory is correct, Adia should go first, and then she'll get her 3 swings after that. Right, so there's her first. Okay. Well, I guess it was too easy. Oh, now I know. That's fine. To actually enter this wind temple.
Do you feel that?
Monsters. Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
Inside the temple? How? What happened to this place, Agnes?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up in darkness.
Darkness.
Yes, at the chasm in Kaldisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light. And the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness still. I expect that font of shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
Okay, I'm not into fatal things. Alright, well, what do they have to say? About daily life. Praying to the crystal. Agnes gets up with the sun. Idea could never do that. Ring a bell. Probably goes to bed around that time. Same. And Agnes misses her old life, which is probably Wind Charm. Let's see what that does. I'm pretty sure that, say here, protects the wearer by reducing wind damage by half. Not a bad thing. Gives her some defense that she probably doesn't really need. Although 9 defense is kind of a lot. Or 7 defense. She's the Vessel of Wind. She should be protected against wind damage. That's my hot take. See, that way is blocked. Alright, let's get to stealing. Oh, right, I wanted to change Adia's secondary command to the miscellany, so I still have access to examine. Oh, that's actually... Is that... I kind of just want to build up points. Oh yeah, so the description for the Thief's Knife is that you can use it for mugging. Well, let's try attacking while I'm at it. The only catch is that, you can't, build up, your support that way. With your special. Alright, so that wasn't great damage. But not a non-zero amount. Right. I'm starting to really rack up the job point, which is great. There. Also get our update in the village. Right, I'm unlocking more and more special moves. I'm kind of focusing heavily on them. But who could blame me, right? Nothing up there. That's a shortcut door now that I think about it. Good. Let's find out about these gargoyles. They're weak to wind. They're inorganic. Alright. Wouldn't you know it, I know exactly how to deal with that. Let's throw a little wind magic at them. And a little ice magic, just for the hell of it. And rack up some brave for these specials. Oh, so much for the specials. Ross, hello, yes. Rings a bell. Imagine that.
What's all this on the floor?
The Crystallist scriptures.
Oh, what sort of things do they say?
Dauntless seeker, offer your prayers unto the crystals. So too shall the Vestal, in accordance with the teachings. Their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night, and banish fear from every shadow. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia, since the founding of the Orthodoxy. The excerpt I gave is among their most important passages.
I've heard it from one of the old shepherds when I was young.
It's that famous then? I've never read them, nor heard them quoted.
It looks as if someone tried to carry them away from here.
The Acolytes. They were women of exceptional faith. I expect they came here desperate to protect these writings.
This stain upon the floor. I'm afraid it's blood.
Well. We'll just move on then. The Frost, how are you doing today? Let's do some potion. Ah, those are nice days. I think they're nice days. Get a chance to recharge. Just take it easy. Got that thing logged. Let's turn up the battle speed again. Sleep. Rude. This'll be enough. I thought it would be enough. I was wrong. Oh no. Ooh, damage dispersion. That is an interesting ability. Alright, let's put that on, I think. I don't really need Divining Rod. That just tells you how many treasure chests there are on a given floor. Damage dispersion. So what it does is it reflects, well, I'm reading the word reflect as I say that. It just spreads damage around. So every standing ally gets 15% of the damage from a single target attack. That means as long as everyone is standing, you only take about half damage, just a little over half from single target attacks. At first, when I first played it, that sounded like kind of a weird ability to want to have. Final Fantasy IX has something kind of like that. Except it's a negative status effect. Although it's more that with the status effect in 9, it's every ally gets half the damage that the afflicted person takes. Which is very rude. This is just a minor thing in comparison. But nowadays I'm thinking, you know, health is a resource. Your mages generally don't have a whole lot of it as a rule. Well, everyone kind of has roughly the same-ish HP except for Adia. But, you know, it adds to some, to long-term survivability, so we're gonna try it out this time. Also, Kaz, hello. Welcome. Before I forget, let's get our prizes from the village. I kind of want to just go all out this time. Why not? Hopefully Adia will be able to mop up the rest. Beautiful, that's what I like to see. MP is also a resource, and you should be willing to spend it. It's not going to do you any good if it's just sitting there. Anything down here? Probably not. Ooh, big boy. Alright. Do they even have anything worth stealing? I don't remember. Oh. Ah, that's right, I got salesman. The way to sell money, but, or sell money. Sell items for money. You can try that out on a couple of potions. It's a very incredible idea. I don't remember what golems are weak to, if anything. I'm gonna tap into some Final Fantasy IV knowledge and say, what if it's ice? Then I'll find out for sure just what a fool I am. It is ice. Excuse me, water. Can you? I mean, I can already make a merchant sell a phoenix down to zombies. I don't know what good it would actually do. I don't think they actually use it. I know I had it set to 4 times speed, so I don't know if I was a little too fast there. I don't know if they actually recovered HP from doing that. Oh, okay. Wants to keep it going, huh? I think my mages have done enough. There we go. But you can already use Phoenix Downs on zombies to kill them, I think. I assume. It's actually been a while since I've thought about actually trying that. Oh, there's a little damage dispersion. Happening real fast. Okay. I think it's time for a special. Why not? Why not?
I'm bored of you.
Exactly. I guess the alternative is I could just turn off the encounters, but you know, maybe I want to get some experience and job points along the way. I just don't want it to take too much time. We'll take a peek. Oh. I was gonna say we could take a peek in here real quick. I only have a turbo ether? I don't have a regular ether? Oh boy. Alright, nice sell, that would work. I don't want to try selling any of these items. Just go up, all out for the attack. Okay, that was a very bad idea with Ring a Bell. Kind of a bad idea in general. Alright, I'm trying to conserve MP, but it turns out that's maybe not in the cards. Okay, this full brave idea. Now we'll take a look at this room.
This is terrible.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper. What are these scraps of cloth? Habits. Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. They belong to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me. I owe them all so much.
Where have they gone?
Whoops, left my microphone on mute a little too long. This time all I said was, gee, Tiz, I wonder where the acolytes could have gone. Where indeed? Guess we'll focus down the arrow lantern. Alright, the numbers went by a little too fast for me to see, but there's another little example of how handy damage dispersion can be. Ring a Bell would have taken a lot more damage. His health bar would be a lot lower right now. I know that much without knowing the numbers. He's got to be close to dead now. That'll work. Let's see here. What's this? Oh, an ether. Thank God. We'll just do a double cast with Blizzard. Seems like the right idea. No, I need the MP, so I think it's time for a little rejuvenation. Probably should have done that sooner. Oh well.
Let's go!
White wind. I want that. Let's see. Go physical from here on out. Here. Strange figure. Right, I don't want to just run. I'm kind of over battling right now. I want to just finish exploring the dungeon. Oh no. It'll be harder to gain levels if I can't fight. Whatever shall I do? Here's this guy. Gonna leave him be. I lack the qualifications. Mithril Rod. Okay. Nice upgrade for Ring a Bell. Surely. No special effects, but hey, extra magic attack. Better believe I'll take that. I feel like there should be a hidden passage somewhere that I've overlooked. But I don't feel like looking for it.
Just awful. It's in complete chaos.
Yet swallowed up in silence. And in that stillness, grief. This place is steeped in sadness.
The women here made themselves a human shield, that I might get away.
And now, all of them gone. It's Narende all over again.
Yet, I haven't the leisure to send them on, or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal. I'll not betray them, I swear it. No matter what happens.
Surely, you can allow yourself to grieve.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
Alright, well that's... You know, you think about it, it's gotta be kind of a heavy discovery to make. Right? See all the destruction. Signs of loss of life. Is this changed? Not... How long ago would it have been? Couldn't be more than a couple of weeks at this point. I mean, all the Great Chasm and the crystals being swallowed in darkness, that only happened a week before the start of the game. Alright, let's see if I can... Yeah, I can afford a couple of ethers, and I think that might be... At least one might be in my best interest. I'm kind of thinking of gaming system here. And dual wielding with Agnes so that she can get her specials built up faster. And speaking of, I think I'll use those ethers in battle. Get a manual save in for good measure. Here we go. That's
It's enormous!
Even hearing the stories, I'd never expected.
But what is it? I
No.
wonder.
Its light is dimmer still than when I left. I've watched over the crystal all my life, but this... I've never seen this.
We need to release it from the darkness. Agnes, you know what to do, don't you?
The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, showed me as a child. A right to cleanse the crystal of any evil to befall it. I'm to sharpen my focus to a single point and align my breathing to the thrum of the crystal's natural rhythm. Every Vestal to come before me has poured her prayers into the crystal. The time has come to draw upon that store of will and awaken it.
Yeah, it does look more
You
like
do your Agnes
dried mud.
proud. Now for the final step.
The Vestal garb.
Right.
Yes.
Without that to serve as a conduit, you won't be able to set the crystal to resonating.
The Mother Vestals was stored in the reliquary.
Lead the way. Once we have that, we can begin the Rite of Awakening.
Oh, we actually have to go back for it? Alright, well, see, this is... all the more reason for me to have turned off encounters. I guess it's here. I guess I didn't have to go far.
That's the garb you need?
Yes, this is it. But the dark has beaten us here. Oh,
Oh.
look at it. It's in tatters. And it must have been such a beautiful piece. It may not serve its function in this state, yet no other set remains to us.
What now then? We can't perform the rite without it.
Why not give it a try as is? Even without its sacred power, the frock is deliciously holy.
Ring a bell.
Stop talking, ring a bell.
Thank you.
If this garb is destroyed, can we make a new one?
A set of holy vestments used in some miraculous ritual? Sure it is. Let me ask my tailor.
No, he's right. That's it. We must speak with the old sage of the Yuliana Woods.
Alright, we're getting a detour that I kind of forgot
the
about.
vessel's garbs and other ceremonial tools for generations. There's no finer craftsman. I met him only once, as a small child together with the Mother Vestal. More than a decade has passed. I cannot say whether he is still there, or even alive, but if he can make us a new set of vestments, why are we still standing around talking?
I've never heard of these woods. Where are they? How will we get there?
I recall the forest being uncommonly dense. Also, there was a lake.
If it's large enough to float a ship, I'll land us there. Now, what of the ladies of Yuliana? Are there many ladies?
Ignore him. Can we be certain this lake hasn't rotted through like the oceans? That's not how I fancy ending my life.
Well, what does Ringabel's journal have to say on the matter?
Let's have a look. Ah, here we are. Yuliana, yes. The hidden heart of an ancient wood, northeast of Ansheim.
Given the book's owner, I half expected some note about the lack of women there.
Women or no, that's our next destination.
Indeed, but since we're going, let's hope for ladies.
I'm telling you, Ring a Bell just has no idea how to turn that off. Right, well, let's have our little detour then. Gotta puff it all the way. Alright. There we go. Hey look, there's a dock right there. The lake, and hey, a hut. What have we here?
Yes, this feels familiar. It's been ages, but this is it. We were here. The Mother Vestal, I, and Olivia.
Was that strange, distant groaning here then, too? Or am I the only one who's thoroughly unsettled right now?
It's probably fine.
You're not alone. The lack of women here is positively chilling.
Though it seems someone lives here.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought I heard something. This place draws few visitors, I fear, and me fewer still. So, to whom do I owe this pleasure?
I am Agnes Oblige, sir. Vestal of Wind.
Little Agnes, is it? Oh, you have grown, child. You were scarce more than a little sprout when your predecessor brought you here. Now look at you, a fine woman you've become. Fine and plump and pleasantly jiggly.
Oh no.
Ugh, lovely. It's a geriatric ring-a-bell.
Now there's two of
Then
them.
you are indeed the sage I seek. I fear I do not remember your name, sir.
Oh, we are a lot alike in that, my dear.
not many people around these parts to call me by it. Whatever it was. Sage will do just fine by me. It is what the last Vestal called me. At her heels, you. Thage, you'd call. A more charming little echo I've never heard.
Well, I am glad to have found you.
Feels rather good to hear a pretty young thing like you was looking for me. Seems I've not quite lost my charm. Now, you called yourself Vestal. I take it that means the last Vestal is...
Yes, sir. Her tenure as Vestal ended 5 years ago. Her life, a year later.
I see. A sad loss for all of us. She was fair but firm, very firm. She had taut curves fit to drive a man mad.
We shall be needing an in-depth account, good sage. Also, a briefing on any wild women of the woods.
Alright, we need to keep
Stop
those two
talking.
separated.
Just stop.
You've quite the following, my dear. I had thought the Vestals forswore all contact with the outside world.
They are assisting me in my task.
Oh, assistance, eh? I see. Oh, and such colorful characters they are.
Seriously, look at all their
I've kept you
unique
out here
costumes.
long enough. Come inside. I see. Well, that's quite the story. You've been brave to come this far, Agnes.
Brave? That's half a title
I'd not have
drop.
managed on my own. I owe Tiz a great debt.
Well, perhaps it is we've come to the harrowing.
The harrowing?
The swelling dark is a harbinger, lad, as is the fall of the temples, the dulling crystals, the great chasm.
It is the Vestal's calling to see that darkness purged. I must awaken the 4 crystals.
Awaken them?
Absolutely astonishing!
Huh? What?
I took the liberty of stealing a peek at the ladies' fashions you've assembled in the next room, good sir.
Oh no.
Each is a beauty fit to outshine the next. Their allure had me spellbound. Spellbound, I tell you.
It's only getting worse.
I'm impressed a man of your scant years can properly appreciate them.
I would gladly talk the night away with a man of your genius.
They're a matched pair.
We gotta send Ring a Bell back to the ship.
Ring a bell, please. We're in the middle of an important discussion.
As am I, my friend. This is art, romance. You'll come to understand in a few years. And as I recall, we didn't come here to talk. We came to procure Vestal garb as quickly as possible. While you were chatting, I searched. My efforts bore unexpected fruit, that's all.
So, you've come to me because of your need for new vestments, have you?
I have. The garb housed in the temple was lost to the darkness. We found it in scraps, sir.
Those garbs are woven from rainbow thread. No substitute will suffice.
And is this thread something you keep on hand?
I fear not, my dear. The Vestal to wear the garb must procure the thread herself. It is tradition. The last Vestal of Wind did so, as did her predecessor and countless Vestals before.
Detour to the detour.
Even had I the thread used to craft the last Vestal's garb, I could not fashion it into aught of use to you.
I understand. Tell me where I must go.
Of course, my child. But come, the day is nearly spent. Stay the night. Oh yes, if you girls would like, I would be happily obliged to make space in my own bed for you.
This guy.
Unacceptable.
Likewise.
Exactly.
Then let the two of us pass the night in ardent conversation.
At least I got my MP healing, and at least I didn't waste my ethers when I was expecting
Good morning. Slept
something
well,
to
I
happen.
trust. Big deal, was it? How about making a nip of breakfast now for an old man, eh?
What? Why should I cook for you?
Because a young beauty's home-cooked meal is far more appetizing than anything I might make myself, of course. Given her upbringing, I've grave doubts the Vestal could boil water, let alone cook. That leaves you.
Yeah,
Food can wait, Sage.
that's
Now the location of the
perfectly
rainbow
fair,
thread,
Frost.
if you please.
And yes, jealous are you? Oh, that's adorable.
The location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
You're no fun at all. Very well then. I prepared a light meal while you were sleeping. Eat before you go. You'll find the rainbow thread very deep in a cave that is far west of here. I shall mark it upon your map.
all right. I'm willing to handle that. What do we got here? Quest updates. Optimum? I don't think so. Bravely second? Yeah, whatever. At least I got my second to last round of special moves. Should be one more, I think? Falcon knife, of course. Alright. Let's get that rolling. What do we have here in the party chat? Okay. Good food. Exactly. You're absolutely right, Frost. Gotta do this one before we get to Bravely second. Marshmallow and condensed milk risotto. Hey, here's a fox. The fox is a merchant, by the way. Alright, what do we got here? Mithril sword would be good. Mithril axe would technically be better. I want to go overboard with this. A couple of these would be good. Qualifies poison. Nice. And I guess we'll protect Ringabel a little more with a tabby suit. All I can afford for the time being. I think I can get away with selling some stuff. For very little money. But it might be enough to get me over the edge to something. I mean, hey, I'm up to, I'm up over 1,000 peeg. Don't need these, that, or that. And I don't think I need iron knuckles anymore. Okay, let's see here. I can't believe Adia's physical attack is so low. So I think I'm gonna fix that. That's getting the upgrade. We'll recuperate a little bit of cash. Any last second purchases? I think I might as well get that shield. Sure. We are, in fact, trading weapons and armor with the fox. Very friendly fellow. Okay. Just basic black and white magic. I thought we could talk to the pig, too. Oh well. Before I forget, it's time to turn the encounters back on. I would like to start gaining money again. Right. Oh, the cave is just right over there. Is it? No, that's a different thing. Is it? Am I reading the map wrong? Okay, I was reading the map wrong. Right. I have to take the long way around. Because why would anyone ever have an airship that can land on the land? And enemies get 1 BP. That's Greater Ket, what it is. Let's see, these guys are weak to ice. Let's give them the ice. Let's give them all the ice they can handle. There's some critical rate. How dare! You raise an excellent point, Frost. This is, in fact, not a land ship we're talking about here. Okay. There's the cave. Oh, of course, it's Vestment Cave.
Ugh, what a dank, wretched place. Who knows what's lurking inside? Are we certain we'll find this thread in here?
I wouldn't put it past that sage to be pulling our leg. A slippery old fox, that one.
Said the slippery young fox.
The sage has aided Vestals in their service for at least 2 generations. Let us trust in him for now.
2 generations.
Then we've no reason to stand around debating. Let's press on.
Well, yeah, that does track. Alright. Where's all the loot? That's what I'm really looking for. We've got bats. If I had to guess, bats are probably weak to wind. Let's try hitting them with wind. And fire, and exam, just to be on the safe side. Ah, wind and light, of course. Okay, let's heal that poison. Actually, let's use an item to heal that poison. Magic Thirst. What are you thinking? Really, no loot over there? That's a crime. Self-cannibalize. That's a hell of an ability. Alright, Zombie wolf. Alright. It might be costly, but let's try using a Phoenix down on the zombie wolf. And I guess throw some fire out at the other one. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm not going to do that again because Phoenix Downs are pretty expensive. Well, they're 100. That's not that bad. I'm thinking of other games where maybe they are a little more expensive. Alright, well, that sure happened. Let's just put an end to this already. Alright, that helps. I think in terms of physical output, that opting to dual wield with Anyas was a good idea. Here's the treasure I was looking for. High potion, good. How does the enemy get first strike again? Try to get Tiz to snap out of it. And let's just do an attack all special.
Full power!
It's funny she says that because it's no longer full power. Just exploit enemy weaknesses, I guess. There we go. At least that's taken care of. Oh no, not the White Knight support ability. Oh geez. Let's take a look at that real quick. I don't think I'll put it on just yet. But yeah, it's like the Knight's cover ability, except in reverse. Instead of covering enemies or covering allies when they're in critical health, you force other allies to cover for you when you're in critical health. Synergizes really well when you have a knight in the party. So if I had the support skill slots for it, I might do that. But for now I don't, so it's an academic thing. Spam the attack. Perhaps not as productive as I'd hoped. This should do the trick. There we go. Way's the right path for it. Ah, they both are. Alright. Let's do the holy weapon, I suppose. Can always.
I saved this for you.
Can always rebuild special. Special is like any other resource, so you might as well spend it. I feel like this dungeon isn't actually going to be that big. And I guess we'll see, but I feel like it only goes down to B2, at worst B3. But let's examine the Dark Lantern and see what they've got. Weak to light. Can you believe it? Let's ramp it up. Oh, lots of physical defense that I was not anticipating. Alright. I might as well go for the steely thing. See where that gets me. Dark matter. I'll go for the other one too. Ooh, fear. Now there's or dread rather. There's a status effect we haven't seen yet. It's kind of annoying. You can't use brave or default when you're afflicted with that. And I think if you have any BP saved up, it reduces it to 0. So just an all-around hassle. just go like this. Really? Okay. Well, that went by a little fast, but it all worked out in the end. Alright, what's in this regular treasure chest? Since we can't open the blue ones yet. That's fine. Oh, is there treasure there? There might be treasure. I have to go for the treasure. Let's see what happens if I play it out like this. That works for me. Alright. No, I don't feel like dealing with these Dark Lanterns. I also don't feel like dealing with quite so many encounters, but I don't want to turn them all off, so just turn it down to 50. Oh, it wasn't treasure, unless this path leads to treasure. Let's see. Am I allowing myself Narende shop weaponry? Well, I still have to build it up from scratch, and I haven't been concentrating on it. I've just been going for, oh, these are all grouped together. I guess I could just use spell skipper. I'm not going to try to, like, surge ahead and get equipment far beyond what the main game makes available to me. But I'm sure at some point I'll be using Narende weaponry and equipment. Because you can get some pretty powerful stuff. It's been a little while since I've looked at like the exact specifics of what you can unlock. But you get some really high-end equipment by the end of the reconstruction, that's for sure. If they're not the absolute best weapons in the game, then they're really close to it, from what I remember. Trying really hard to save my my MP, and save my special, because I feel like I'm gonna need it pretty soon. And yet, I also want to just clear out these encounters. Please. Stop with the wind scales. Another ether, that's good. More ethers are good. At this point, maybe using an ether is not a bad idea. Oh, cast on all. Now we're getting there. Alright, now they're just being mean. Oh. Alright, we'll just get him with the holy weapon. I guess we're not getting him with the holy weapon. Oh, this is the worst. Alright. Let's just try to get out of here. Wow. That fight turned hairy in a hurry. That's good enough. Treasure for me? Once again, I'm starting to worry, starting to think that the encounter rate is a little much, and I've already turned it down. I'm pretty sure there's an accessory to reduce it even further, and I might have to look into that. Life Thief. Alright. A teleport stone. Okay. Way down. Oh, let's test out Life Thief on a couple of those enemies. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Life Thief did some pretty good damage there. At least relative to Tanya's health. Is it Sade? Oh, okay. That's how it works. Same damage as regular attack, with a very good chance to heal yourself with it. That's all you really need. Other time to use that other ether. Or one other ether. He is no longer fearful, so let's just brave the hell out of it. Level for everyone. So close to another night level with the, much needed cash infusion. Never say no to that. That wasn't as bad as I thought it could be. What equipment do I have unlocked? I mean, I have a bit. Not a whole lot. Like I said, I haven't been, like, investing into it. Although I might get a rainbow dress. Nullify Confuse. That would have been really handy to have, now that I think about it. Oh well. Still probably a worthwhile investment for Tiz. Looking at. Yeah. Venture badge. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, but I'll load up on some potions. Get some nice round numbers going. That's a good point. I don't remember which bow that is, but that sounds familiar. I don't think I ever really used. Oh, that's right. Bonus equipment. I remember now. I kind of forgot that. When you get to level 11 with pretty much any shop, I think you unlock like an extremely powerful weapon. Let's get rolling on some of these. We can take a look at the falcon knife that I just unlocked. And you can see that it's going to be quite a while before I can ever really afford it. But the key factor there is that it gives you plus 20 agility, which synergizes really well with thievery. Because one of the higher end skills, Godspeed Strike, is a move that does damage based on agility rather than strength. It's going to be a very long time before I consider buying it, though. I'll tell you that now. No, I don't want to get into a fight right in front of the boss. I mean, not in that kind of condition. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a boss. You don't have a dungeon without a boss.
Look there! Is that the rainbow thread?
Oh, it's lovely! I'm shocked we actually found it here. Now, let's collect it and be quit of this place.
Wait, we're not alone.
A monster?
Ah, a dragon. The regular old dragon-ass dragon. Okay. I'm going to start off with a cross divide. And throw out a cure. And I don't know, dragons are weak to ice, right? That's what Pokemon says. I guess an examination won't hurt. Ah, I hit the weak point. Which weak point? I don't know. Oh. Alright. So it is weak to ice. Alright. Pokemon has not lied to me yet. What else do? Oh, hold on. Soul Dragon thing. That makes perfect sense, actually. Out another ether on the Ringabell. Get a rejuvenation going. That's probably in my best interest. Just keep saving up brave points.
Give us strength!
Kind of came through in the clutch. So I'm here for it. Let's try to... I want to be able to see a little bit of what's happening. Oh, right. I've got combat items. Those are going to be great for the whole use items for special thing. Oh, big time damage. Alright, looks like the dragon has calmed down a little, finally. Get a piercing bolt going in, or it's too late.
Don't blink.
Yeah, that was pretty solid damage. Oh wow, he actually got the kill. Right. Yeah, that's probably for the best. And this really ought to finish things up. Oh no, Agnes is gonna miss out. Oh no, she's not. I was scared. I was legitimately scared for a moment. Hate to have such a big disparity in experience and job points. Look at that. It's a level for everyone. Ah, pharmacy.
Well, that was a surprise.
No one said anything about a monster! Did the old man know about this?
What if I told you he
knew and
did?
Didn't tell us. He's awful! That would be lying! How could he put the Vestal in danger? Without her, who would perform the rites?
Be calm, Mary. Perhaps this was a trial of sorts. A test of my resolve and skill as Vestal. Regardless, we found what we came for. Let's return with the thread.
Alright, right, who could have ever expected a big old monster? Hey, Sage's Staff, by the way. I think the Sage's Staff is really good. Angel's Bow. Might have been, what you're thinking about? Let's take a look. I think the Sage's Staff is something I really want. A little pricey, but... what to do? Can cast single target rays. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want that. You know what? To hell with it. Let's get one. I don't need it. Hey, it beats having to use a Phoenix down. 'Cause I don't have rays yet. I'm going to turn off the encounters because the boss has been defeated. Or, wait. Let me check. Someone's really close to job level. It's Ring a Bell. Okay. The encounters can stay on until Ring a Bell gains that one job point. I think that's fair. Although, without knowing the actual list of jobs, or list of abilities off the top of my head, I'm inclined to guess that this is going to be Black Magic 3. We'll see. Oh, silence immunity. Okay, that's handy. Don't have the points or the port slots for it. If I did though, that'd be really handy. Maybe I should do something about that. Maybe I'm actually already doing something about that. Alright, I do have to take a detour for that other staircase, though, because that could be treasure. I love treasure. Mage Shell. I think that's just magic defense, which would make it pretty good. Magic defense. Actually, that'd be pretty good on any of them. I don't know, though. I'm not as big a fan of accessories that just give you stats. Just as a general philosophy, I like the ones that give you abilities that you might not get otherwise. Although, I suppose that a big boost to magic defense probably be more applicable than just reduced wind damage. Congratulations to myself for talking myself into equipping my new accessory. That just means it's going to be even easier for me to find a way to apply whatever cool new accessory I get next. There's the Angel's Bow. I think I need to work on armor. Let's just throw 100 villagers at this. And Lubu's Spear, sure. 100 at that, why not? Take a look at the Angel's Bow here. Okay. That is pretty powerful. 25% chance to charm, bonus damage to flyers. It would send Agnes's physical attack through the roof. But we'll have to wait on that one.
Ah, back in one piece, are you? Very impressive.
Then you did know! A word of warning might have helped you, old lech.
It's been so long since I set about crafting Vestal garb. I'd completely forgotten.
I'm so sure.
I believe you were in a hurry. I'll begin straight away. All the haste in the world won't see it done before tomorrow. Make yourselves at home till then, hmm?
Agnes?
What's the matter? Trouble sleeping?
Sir, do you remember this pendant? I've treasured it like a good luck charm since I was a child. Ever since the day you gave it to me.
That brings me back. I remember it well, child. I'm pleased you've held on to it all this while.
It gives me strength. In dark times I would pray to it, talk to it, and the stone would lend me courage.
Keep it close and keep it safe. Someday it may serve you better still.
And the other girl? The one who was with me when last I was here. Do you remember her?
Oh, little Olivia.
Yes. She serves now as the Vestal of Water. Sir, have you heard anything of her? Is she safe? The world's oceans began to fester the same day the darkness took the wind crystal. It's the crystal of water that sustains the seas. I fear the same fate has struck the Temple of Water, or worse. I need to know if Olivia is safe, but I haven't the means or the time to seek her out.
I'm afraid I know no more than you. All I can say is that she's not come to this place.
I see.
Tell me, child, would you care to share what else is on your mind?
I'm uncertain. Until a few days ago, I lived a hermit's existence, sequestered in the temple, surrounded by acolytes. I knew nothing of the world outside, know nothing of it still. How can I be sure in the face of that ignorance? How can I know that the path I walk is the right one?
Recent years have seen the people's hearts and minds turn from the crystal orthodoxy. Its practices are all but forgotten. Yet even still, they regard the crystals and the Vestals who tend them with an innate reverence. Carry out your duty and keep faith, my child. Therein lies the path the Vestals show to all humanity.
But I'm still so weak. Compared to the Mother Vestal, I lack in everything. I could not stop the dark from swallowing up the crystal. I cost those women their lives. And all the world's people, kings and commoners alike, their eyes bore into me, whether in expectation or disappointment. The weight is crushing. My shoulders are not broad enough to bear the weight of it. The hopes and fears of an army of strangers I've never so much as seen before.
It is kind of
They
a rough
frighten
position
me.
to be in,
I
isn't
am
it?
unfit to show them the way forward. I barely trust my legs to carry myself alone.
but they have. Despite the blame and fear, you fought this far for the world and its people. Your fight is a noble one, just and right, and beyond any reproach. But now the time has come to set others upon that path, guide them to follow in your steps. Just as the Vestals have ever drawn upon the crystal's light to illuminate the way forward for all mankind, so must you. Words are powerful things, my child. The Vestal's words doubly so. They are a force capable of driving man to action, of sustaining him in times of need. You've walked your path for humanity's sake. Your love of this world has been your fuel. Now let your words be theirs. Share your path with them. They'll decide for themselves whether to follow or not. The world will choose as it may. But if you open your heart and point the way, you'll ignite a spark of hope within the hearts of countless men and women.
Hope? You sound like Tis.
Oh, already begun lighting those sparks, have you? You'll reach them, child. Speak, and your words will find a home.
Then I had best choose them wisely.
Yeah, I like the sage when he's like this a lot better than when he's just a pervy old lech. When he's actually offering some sagely advice.
Oh, you look marvelous!
I knew it. You're every bit the wonder I imagined.
It really suits you, Agnes.
Whether it suits me or not is of little importance. These vestments are a tool, and their purpose strictly ritual. But thank you.
True. A night's work feels like 7 at my age.
I thank you for your sacrifice, Sage. Your efforts will see the winds return.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have
really
Sage of Yuliana Woods.
You'd plant a kiss on my cheek.
Ah, you're shameless!
Is that another tradition surrounding the creation of the Vestal Garb?
Agnes, please.
No! It's the sad fantasy of a lecherous little toad!
What? Unacceptable!
I do love a girl with a firm touch. Come back anytime you've need of me. I'll do all I'm able.
Alright, let's get out of here and leave him to it.
Back to the temple.
Exactly. Temple time. Alright. Unlocked a new hat. Nice. Let's unlock a new shield. And let's take a peek at what that hat can do. Not too expensive. Enhances... Ooh, what? That would be really good for our mage friend. Sure, you can raise your magic attack, or you can raise your magic attack and your lightning damage. Alright, what's Ring a Bell's reconnaissance? Uh-oh. Matter between men. Oh, that. kind of matter. Oh, ring a bell. Alright, let's make a beeline straight for the temple, because I gotta purify it. Gotta awaken that crystal. And alright, perfect. Had a good night's rest, everyone is topped off. I should be fine if I skip encounters, random encounters for now. How am I doing on items? I'm mostly fine. I would feel better if I had an ether at my disposal. I guess I've got that turbo ether, so it's probably fine.
The air's grown even more stagnant. It feels almost malicious.
I might be sick.
Wait, something's here.
No! A monster's taken hold of the crystal!
Is that good?
Orthros! The beast from the scriptures? Bringer of doom.
Now what?
It stands between us and the crystal's awakening.
Then I don't suppose we've much choice.
Ah, of course. I believe... Oh. Yeah, there are two of them. Would you believe one is probably weak to fire and the other is weak to ice? Just broadly speaking. I wonder if they even have anything to steal. And of course, I only have lightning amp. I don't have fire or ice. Water, excuse me, whatever, same difference. Alright, so I got it. Arctic wind. Alright, that's the one. Okay. So we're still dealing with bosses with about 5,000 health. That's good to know. We're getting dangerously close to the point where I might have to start breaking out the what you call it? Bravely Second. Alright, yeah. Real close. Act 1. Rude. It's getting a little spicy. I'm still just kind of setting up. Maybe that's actually enough. Set up? Now let's break it up. The boss theme is played long enough. It's time for my theme. My various themes. Let's go. There's that damage dispersion. That's fine.
I'll give my all.
Ah, the weak point. I guess that was water damage? I don't think I have Beast Slayer. Oh. So one head is down. That's, you know, that's obviously very good. Throw a bomb fragment. Ooh. Yangy now. That's what I like to see, though. And I can do a little of this. Watch that HP tumble.
Ready to fly?
That wasn't so bad. Not bad at all.
It's over. Somehow. Just how long has that thing been inside the crystal?
The details can wait. First comes the Rite of Awakening. I'll second that. I'm in no state to deal with any of that beast's friends right now. Hurry on, yes! You need to get ready!
Right. I'm
All right.
ready, Eri.
Here we
And
go.
let's review how the rite works one last time.
I'm to focus my prayers on the crystal, yes?
Right. That will naturally align your breathing with the crystal's rhythm. Your life force will stir it awake. That will return the crystal to its normal state. But you mustn't stop there. Keep praying. If you excite the crystal to just short of the breaking point, then release that energy all at once, its effects will spread far and wide. There are a few important things to remember, though. First, you are not to stop until I say. The flow of energy into the crystal could reverse. At its worst, that could be fatal. Second, once I give the signal, you have to stop immediately. Any further, and this time, it'll be the crystal that breaks.
I understand.
Last, everyone needs to keep their distance and stay absolutely silent. The rite places a huge burden on the Vestal, physically and mentally. But even if she seems to be in pain, you can't come near her or the crystal, no matter what.
What do you mean a huge burden? Is there any danger to Agnes?
There's nothing to worry about. I'll be right here watching to make sure of that. Now, everyone but Anya, step back. All ready to begin?
Ready.
All right, here we go. You gotta mash. Oh.
Is it done? Not yet! Just a little longer!
See, that's the crystal at its normal state, but we can't stop there.
Keep going! Still not enough! You can do this! Stop! That's it!
Yeah, that crystal sure seems awakened.
Did it work?
The Rite of Awakening was a great success! You were amazing, Agnes! I never dreamed it'd go this well!
Oh, good. Now the wind should return.
That was supposed to happen then? My heart nearly stopped. I thought something had gone wrong and the whole thing was exploding.
Oh, no, no. We stopped before it
Bet they
exploded.
saw that flash from Anshine.
That light. I feel as if I've seen that light before.
Your memories returned?
No, just I can't see it clearly. But I remember a hand reaching out through the light. A woman's hand.
There he goes again.
Are you alright, Agnes? Anything we can do?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, look! One of the gems on my brooch is shining!
Hey, how about that?
That's proof of the wind crystal's release!
Then the entire brooch will look like that? Once we've finished with all 4 crystals?
That's right! Only 3 to go!
3 more times.
Well, for now let's head back to town. The wind should be returning, right?
I definitely want to head back to town. The other important thing is, hey, my support slots have gone up. Let's immediately do some good stuff with that. All I've got are knuckle lore and thief stuff I can add. So let's add some speed. I don't really need to abate wind because it doesn't stack, I believe. I guess magic defense for Tiz. Get that silence and... Oh. Menuing is hard. Alright. Silence immunity for Ring a Bell. Let's just add some extra defense. This will work for now. I'm gonna get much better stuff later on. Of course. So much good stuff to be had. Alright. I think I want some more special weapon parts. That'll work. That'll do it. Yeah, the wind should return to Anshine. Means the people won't have to toil with manually turning turbines. Yeah, we gotta confront the king. Gotta prove to the people that we did it. Oh, what's this one about? Rende special moves. This is probably some more tidbits. Yeah, different weapon types. You can customize your messages. This will probably defeat you, maybe. You can't leave them to come up with their own battle cries. You gotta come up with a good one yourself. I don't really have any great ones, but hey, I did add some Twitch channel redeems if you ever have any good ideas. Alright, will this work at night?
Do the streets seem noisy to anyone else?
I guess it's automatically day.
Ah, over there. It's the Weasel King.
Hearken to me, my children. After abandoning our kingdom to its fate, the Vestal then came slinking back to these borders to beg my forgiveness. And forgive her I did, for I saw naught to be gained from excoriating a girl for her egregious failures. My clemency was met with willful pride. She promised to return the wind to motion single-handedly. Yet, what has come of it? Nothing. Will save the southern sky set ablaze with a malefic light. The Vestal failed to restore the wind, and brought still greater calamity upon our heads. As proof, look no further than the stagnant air around you. I can but blame my own wishful ignorance for this latest turn of events. I ought never have entrusted this matter to a relic of a bygone era. The Crystal Orthodoxy is a dream of the past, the Vestal obsolete. Her inability to ensure the Crystal's function is manifest. Join me, my people! Let us rely upon the Vestal no longer! It is our own efforts that will see this kingdom saved. The labor service is your sacred duty, your pride as citizens. All who work beyond 20 hours a day will receive a royal commendation.
Wow.
And in the wake of this tribulation, Ansheim will emerge a new land. Our new history begins now.
Wait!
20 hours a day. What an asshole.
The Vestal?
Worry no longer, people of Ansheim. I have just awakened the Crystal of Wind.
Lying witch! Then why does the air remain still?
It's true. There's no wind.
The Grand Mill isn't turning!
The king may be right.
Don't be afraid. The footsteps you've carved will be a guide to these people, Agnes. They just need a light to show the way.
A spark of hope. Please, give me the courage. I ask that you listen. The winds that washed over this land without end for so long stopped. A vast darkness split the earth in the kingdom of Kaldisla. An entire village was devoured. The seas fester. Fish wash up upon our shores, twisted and lifeless. Even ships are unsafe from this corrosion. All the world's people, all life is crying out in pain. Your suffering is mirrored in every corner of existence. I was dispatched by His Majesty to leave these borders and survey the damage firsthand. My conclusion is absolutely certain. The four crystals have been clouded over with a powerful darkness. On my return, I found the Crystal of Wind in the clutches of a terrible monster. Its influence had sealed away the crystal's light entirely.
Ha! You reward our patience with fabrications and fantasy. Utterly ridiculous.
This is no fantasy. The beast fell before me and my companions. I present this to you as
Those chains! The chains that circled the beast Orthros! The Tempest Braid? That can't... It's only a legend. A story from the old Chrysalis scriptures.
But here they are. The Vestals brought us Tempest Braid. Then
Orthros was no legend, and the Vestals slain it! Preposterous! The chains are fake! Like your ridiculous story. There's still no wind!
The wind is coming! 2,000 years the Vestals have prayed! Their lives have been the crystal's nourishment! And now they feed the wind!
She's right. The wind.
The wind has returned! The winds are back!
The Grand Mill, it's turning!
There can be days without wind, but I don't think there are days without wind here, because it's so close to the wind crystal.
I reached them.
Of course you did. And they love you for it. They found new hope in your words.
I think that's the official
You
lore.
were amazing, Agnes! And Vestals are a force for good. That speech struck any doubt from my mind.
Naturally, I knew it from the moment I first saw you.
They're all calling out to you. Go on and answer them.
Oh, I don't...
You're a savior to the kingdom, Lady Vestal. A savior to all of us.
And at such a young age, the Vestals are a blessing upon this world!
Forgive us for failing to aid you when the wind stopped. We were lost.
Please, continue to guide the wind and this nation's people. Lead and we will follow. I thank you all. But I fear I cannot stay. The shadow of danger has been driven from Anchime, but darkness persists elsewhere in the world. I must join with the other Vestals and see that all mankind is ransomed from this terrible threat. That is my duty as a Vestal of the Crystals. It pains me to leave your side again so soon. I ask your patience and your forgiveness.
She grieves not just for Anchime's pain, but that of all the world. We thought only of our own misfortunes, but the Vestal...
Lady Vestal! Know that you go with all our prayers. Please help them. Help the others as you've helped us.
Be strong, Lady Vestal!
I thank you. Your faith moves me beyond words. I shall see this task complete and then return to you. I swear.
What perverse farce is this? This cannot be so! I shall not be undone by a child! I am king! King! And a king does not forget his enemies! Ah!
God, what a dweeb. But you know, it seems like a pretty good stopping point, but it's not the stopping point that I'm personally after. Let's have the chat about the return of the wind. Yeah. Breeze has cooled things down. People don't need to work 20 hours a day. But in order to do that, take care of this one last thing, we're gonna have to go outside and wait until nightfall.
Departing already, Lady Vestal? Forgive me. I am Prime Minister Dominus Harina. Your words to the people shook me to my core. Between you and me, I suspect they rattled the king's cage as well. He looked positively deflated. Small wonder. Having his little speech so thoroughly derailed must have been a blow to his royal ego. It will recover, though. It always does. Meanwhile, where will you go from here?
To Florum, land of radiant flowers and the water crystal.
Makes sense.
I see. But how will you manage the journey with seas unnavigable? The inner sea was spared by some merciful stroke of fate, but no port or sandy shore exists on the Florum side. You might travel by land, but the forests along the way are suffused with a noxious fog. The path is most dangerous.
That's fine.
Seems we're blocked on all sides. Any ideas?
No, but the sage of the Yuliana Woods may know some way.
Then it's to the airship and to Juliana and beyond. Say the word, Agnes, and I shall lend wings to your every whim.
Just to Yuliana, please.
Right, but we're not going to do that just yet. Gonna wander around until nightfall so we can wrap things up. Right, I guess we'll have a little chat. Generosity of the Prime Minister. Food. All kinds of food. Alright. I glossed over it, but there's also, do want to point out that one of the provisions, was some Vairaga sauce. You know what, let's add some light to our special moves. Probably a good idea. Alright, any second now. Sun is gonna set. Then I can take care of that chain of subquests. Come on now, there we go. Just a little bit further. Alright, this ought to do it. Yeah, everyone's basically fine. So... go by the magic shop. Oh no, is this a dungeon? Is this a whole dungeon that I forgot about? Because this is shaped an awful lot like a dungeon.
Hey, it opened!
Seems this is the spot mentioned in that memo we found.
I might be mixing it up with... oh no. It is a whole dungeon. You know what? I'm just gonna try to blitz through it. Alright, gotta flip a couple of levers. At least the easy one is right here. It's fine. It's fine. Without encounters to get in the way, it won't take that long. I'll take a nice X potion. If I really need to come back here for anything, I guess I can. This should be... Yeah, alright. That actually really wasn't bad at all. Go figure. I almost wonder if it would have been faster to just use a teleport stone to get out of here, but, oh well. Yeah, there we go. That's good enough. Have our thrilling conclusion.
This is the royal palace.
Shh. Someone's coming.
Blast it! Blast it! Blast it all!
Calm down.
How do you expect me to be calm? This is all the fault of that girl! From the moment the vessel returned, every cog in my plans is spun out of place.
Oh, you don't want your cogs to spin
And
out of
the
place.
mercenary, that incompetent profiteur's failures threatened to bring everything crashing down. And after the lengths I went to in giving him all he could possibly need, and for what? A net negative. Time and again, that oil-slicked little rat assured me all was going to plan. And like a fool, I trusted him with everything. With claiming the wells, inflating the price of water, that bungled arrangement with the thieves, I gave the merchantry free rein.
The plan was sound. Have the merchantry cut off the water supply, eroding the people's resolve. Mandate heavy labor, for the good of the kingdom, of course, to sow further dissent. Ansheim was a powder keg. Any spark would do. Some trifling grievance to turn the brunt of all that build-up frustration on the Vestal. The Orthodoxy's lingering hold on the people's hearts and minds would be broken, and the age of anti-crystalism would begin.
As well it must! The unwashed masses' superstitious love of the crystals is an iron weight holding mankind back from true progress. Only by dashing to the ground their faith in these stones and the Vestals can my vision for Ansheim's advancement be realized. A glorious new era is right before our eyes.
Anti-crystalism.
It was so nearly within reach, and now my plan is ruined. Why, Khint? How has this happened? Now the rabble will listen to none but the Vestal. Oh, it's a complete disaster. I should never have relied on an ignoramus like Profiteur. My plan was perfect.
That reliance on your scheming was the reason it failed. Meanwhile, the Vestal speaks without a thought in her head. There's your why.
The question was rhetorical, Spellfencer! But very well. If finesse has failed, so be it. I'll kill the girl and lay claim to the crystal. With that done, the winds will be at my fingertips. I can power the turbines or control the miasma as I see fit.
Oh no, now there's
Your
miasma?
Highness is ever the optimist. Are you so confident this new plan will fare better, Time Mage?
It must! The people must be shown that the Vestal has no place in my new reign, or in the future of Ansheim!
Also, who could have guessed that
Unacceptable.
Hammer was a
Please
time
disgrace
mage
your crown no further.
with that get-up?
What? This isn't... How are you here?
Regardless, I am here. I heard everything.
Seems this scandal goes all the way up.
I knew you were an unpleasant man, but this is outright evil.
For a king to wish suffering on his own people? This cannot stand!
Exactly.
And just what did you supposedly hear? What new slander is this?
You're a poor actor, King.
You have some proof, then? Some evidence to show that I made these comments? Ha!
He's like a child caught in a lie.
No, of course no such proof exists. I know you lot are plotting to tear me from the throne, but it won't work. It won't.
He really is like a kid
As
caught
it
in a lie.
happens, we do have proof, but I don't expect we'll have need of it. Ask yourself this. Given your word against the Vestals, which do you think the people will believe?
Have you no shame? No sense of duty to those you rule?
You! This is all you're doing, Vestal. If you weren't here, none of this would... Yes! You can't be here any longer. Can't be anywhere, in fact. Your final silence will be the fanfare that heralds my renewed reign.
It seems the man's beyond remorse.
Spellfencer Sigma Khint, name your price. Empty the kingdom's coffers if you like. Whatever it takes, I want these vermin dead!
I pick my clients for their pocketbooks, not their moral fiber. I'll not grow scruples now. You have a deal, King. For as long as your riches hold.
Oh man, you know, I've been waiting so long to talk about what Cammer's name is. Like what the joke is supposed to be there. He's not giving me an opportunity to steal from him. Pharmacy, that's right, I unlocked it. So with pharmacy, you can buy items at a... Oh, actually, you pay regular price. Yes, you can just buy items in battle instead of using them from your inventory. Pretty neat feature to have. I don't see any reason to hold back, so let's just look at what Kamer can do, and then we'll get in there.
Don't blink.
Do some damage. You do... Well, you spend it and use it in the same turn, so it's not... That's not the downside. The only downside is the money that you have to pay. Alright, so... Believe it or not, the Time Mage can do time magic. But hey, I've got Thunder Amp, so let's amp up some Thunder. Maybe store up some points a little bit. Feel better if I do. That's very rude. Alright. We'll do stacks. Actually, no. Protect Adia. Fault Adia. So now that they have extra evasion, my moves are going to do much less damage. This is cutting it real close. No, I missed it.
Let's go!
Or did I? I think I held on just long enough to keep the chain going. I did. Oh, wow. It's really generous, but I'll take it. I've still got that extra evasion, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. We'll do some harm to Khint. Oh wow, that's no damage at all. I might need to unequip Anya's of that that extra weapon. Oh, let's see. Let's get a protect up on everyone. Chain going. No, I said keep it going.
I saved this for you.
Evasion is still high. Don't like that. I guess I could do a little of that. Healing. So rude. Stop casting
What?
rail.
You aren't running this time?
A contract is a contract. And many's the coin I earned under the king's
Well,
auspices.
this conversation is
It's not in
costing me
my
my
nature.
special chain.
But I'm prepared to die for this one.
Fine. Be that way. I'm gonna kind of get them both down. Or... Let's see. Okay. Alright. Well, I want to just let them get themselves into DP debt if I can. Maybe I can't. Although I do want an update on Khint's health. Alright. Guess we'll go with Frostivite on Camera. He's probably going to Brave this turn. that brave I was expecting. He's always good. It means he's not guarding. Oh. Oh, right. It's cool. I've got this. You can see now everyone's fine. I'm going to try moving this. We'll see what kind of damage I can do without dual wielding holding me down. I can do slightly more damage. Okay. Alright, let's build up the chain again.
Come, sacred light!
Does Camera just have better defense, physical defense, than Khint? That would be cool. Oh, that's so sad. Hey, let's use the Sage's Staff for heal and take out Camera. No. Take out the bodyguard first. That makes more sense.
I saved this for you.
Oh, down it goes.
Very well. Only fitting that money should be my end. My goal is met. I've no reason to earn another coin. No reason.
Khint! This isn't happening! Is there no one else?
Turns out there's no one else. Alright, Yes, really needs that healing. Alright, probably have done something more like this. Finish him off next turn.
I'll give my throne to no one! No one!
If the other music hadn't kicked in at the end there, that would have been the best timing in the world, in my humble opinion. Speed up by 20. Would you believe that speed up by 20 costs more than speed up by 10? Yes, now we've unlocked the Spell Fencer. Imbue your weapons with magic. They're on elementals, You do still have to defeat the mercenary if you defeat the king first. You are not getting through this fight without beating the both of them. He did say he was seeing this one out to the very end. But yeah, you can add elements or sometimes status effects. Have your weapons do them. They're really good with swords, go figure. Pretty solid affinities stat-wise. Not a whole lot of drawbacks. Decent class. I like it. And of course, we also get the Time Mage. Good with staves. Terrible with rods. That's a little surprising. But they do haste, slow, gravity. They get earth magic. That kind of thing.
I see. I regret my failure to see through the former king's misdeeds. It seems the people of Ansheim are once more in your debt, Lady Vestal. On their behalf, I thank you.
Yeah, that's the Time Mage's job.
Where will the kingdom go from here?
It's pain o'clock.
How will it function in the absence of its king?
I will take up the mantle of governance for the time being, though that is no lasting solution. Ansheim will have to change. With luck, it will become a land led by its people for the benefit of all. What is certain is that it will ever be a welcome home to you and your companions, Lady Vestal.
I can't believe we just killed the king in the dead of night.
And bring your light to all.
And suddenly we've got democracy. But man, all that time, and I didn't get a chance to talk about what Cameron's name is. New Heliolator, hello. Time Mage costume sure is a thing. That's for sure. The whole clock get up. I guess we could take a peek at its special ability, Time Slip. Yes. That's actually kind of nice as a safety net. You get a party wipe, then you get an immediate do-over, but only once, and you don't get your SP back. You get everything else back, though. You're not entirely wrong. Alright, fine. Let's see if it's in the journal. I want to point out frickin' name for Cameron the 8th. There it is. I can't believe it's just written down and he doesn't say it. Eloch Quintus Cammer. Eloquent Scammer. There we go. That's his whole thing, right? Uses his very windbag-like diction to redirect and deflect the ire of the people until everything kind of blew up in his face. He's an eloquent scammer. Especially with, you know, trying to rob the people like that. With water price fixing. Yeah. They're pretty much all like that. Sigma Khint's name. Yeah. I tried really hard not to say Sigma balls, and, well, whoops, there it is. But just an anagram for Magic Knight. Not quite up there with Barris Lair, though. I still love that one. But, yeah, you know what? That's everything wrapped up in Ansheim, as far as I'm concerned. So, I think we're done here.